to start scouting right away in the morning. Last night, got to witness a 9-pointer tending a doe. It's pretty cool. They pretty much did their thing up until dark, until I had to kick them out of the tree. The winds are shifting from day to day, and right now I'm scouting for a spot that I could potentially hunt tomorrow morning. Just so I have a morning hunt tomorrow if I need that. So right now I'm in a bottom, and so far the sign doesn't really look good, but I'm not that far in, so it might start picking up. We'll see. It's a beautiful day in the woods though. It's gorgeous. There's no wind whatsoever. I'm heading in. The spot I'm heading to, just picked it up off the map. I think it's like almost a mile, so there's a scraper here. I really like these beech trees. We don't have these up north, but this seems like the common tree that they pick for these scrapes. I just bumped one. Looked like it was just a doe. It was just by itself. It's a good sign there's actually deer here. Might have a chance. That's a big one. It's the biggest one I've seen in 2 days. Finally set up. Had a small buck run by me while it was almost getting into the tree. In this bottom where I'm sitting, there's like all this pretty good sign like you'd expect. There's some fresh scrapes, and then some historical rubs, but the one that excites me the most is the big rub that I found on the way in, and that's not far from here. It's like, that's within 150 yards of here. So here we go. Day 2, Indiana. Have been going crazy. They're making all this noise. So I hear something coming down the hill, and it's a coyote. Just doing some hunting. Time to back up. Just out of light. We've seen a couple deer and some other critters with that coyote. Tomorrow's another day. Here we go again. Running up this hill. That's a good one. Alright, I'm at the top and I'm going down this real long, narrow point. I'm about halfway down from the main trail, and the sign is starting to pick up. So, based on the wind, it's going to be super windy today. I probably won't even hang that high. So I gotta be creative with my setup. It is super windy today. I'm only 2.5 sticks high, but I'm on the center, the higher part of this like ridge back, the spine. So right now I'm watching like where there's a corner where it bends, and I can see a pretty far distance off. So hopefully I can see him really far off and get ready and remain still and not get caught and catch him off guard. Behind me there's this broken off tree, and the foliage grew up really thick right behind me, so I'm kind of hoping they'll be in front of me when they walk, otherwise they'll be on the other side of this really thick stuff. Hopefully it just adds to the cover of where I'm sitting. Like he came out of this draw over here in the corner where I was hoping they would. I think he's right behind me. He might be bed down. Or he's just eating. That's gonna wrap it up for day 3 in Indiana. Not much going on here. Good morning. It's day 4 in Indiana. I'm sitting in a bottom. I already had one come through about an hour ago when it was still dark. About 3.5 sticks high. And I got this opening in front of me that I can shoot. I scouted this the other day. And I picked out this tree so I could find it in the dark. There's a lot of good sign in here. A lot of scrapes. A lot of scrapes in this bottom. And on the way in this morning, right out in front of me, about 35 yards, I found a rub in the dark. I didn't find that the other day, and that would look like a good one. I finally seen my first deer today. And it's because some hikers are coming down the trail and they bumped him. And he ran behind me. It was a small buck. Hard to tell what he was, but he had a little rack, so. I think this hunt is pretty much over.